Hello and welcome to the 13th edition of the Meyer Memos. Today is November 22nd, 2024. Monday, November 25th, we have attendance meeting at 1:40 to 2:10 in my office for Melissa, Carol Hauer, and myself. Tuesday, November 26th, we have a staff meeting at 8 in the Media Center. The agenda is the digital learning AI was going to be presented by Becca, and then we're going to talk about password overview and why and how that all works so people understand it from Jay Selaski. Then we have our White Tiger Rally at 2:30 in the gym. We'll talk about how that's going to look. And then we have Girls Who Code from 3:30 to 4:30 in the Media Center. White Tiger Rallies, we're trying to combat loudness. We're going to stream in the Media Center. Teachers, please talk to your individual students, not your whole class who needs to be in the Media Center, so that we know who we have a smaller amount. It's really targeted kids. If called up, like if they're called up and they are in the rally, they may choose to come to the gym. We'll use walkie system to communicate to see if they're coming. And then also that we haven't had our audience has been a little, has struggled. So we want to work on being a good audience. So please strategically place students next to teacher away from friends. We'll discuss the details at Tuesday's staff meeting just a little bit, so we're on the same page. Boosting student achievement in math. Here's a little sample a little piece I want to share with you. Work samples, students see a fully solved math problem, and the second one is a self-explanation prompts. Students analyze work sample and make explicit the reasoning involved in solving the problem. And it's through the article, The Effect of Work Samples and Self-Explanation Prompts on Mathematics Standardized Assessment by Kelly McGuinn, Laura Young, Alexandra Ayu, and Julie Booth in the journal Research on Educational Effectiveness. All right, this was provided to us by Aaron. Thank you. Aaron Smith, I'm going to put a link to a short little half page with a little more details of this that it explains it better. But I just wanted to highlight it because it's something that's very doable and it's best practice. I'm also going to want to continue to focus on connection, engagement, because if you have a connection, it leads to engagement. Then the instruction comes hands-on activities. We got classroom discourse and small group skill work. I'm here to tell you, I'm seeing a lot of hands-on activities. I'm seeing a lot of engagement. I'm seeing class discourse. Just keep this in the front of your brain. This is what we want to keep doing. And I'm seeing kids really engaged. In the small group work, people are starting to get ideas on how that looks. It's still a little bit confusing, but I appreciate all your efforts. And if you have questions, let me know. But I'm very thankful for all that you're doing because I can see that people are doing this, so I appreciate that. IXL, we're up to 394,202 questions as of now. We're almost at 400, so we're all on our way to make the pace that we had last year of over 1 million, so way to go. Keep using the diagnostics and use them to get feedback to the kids as well as help them so they have an understanding of that feedback, but also it corrects it for the teachers as well. It's a good way to keep them engaged and practice skills that pertain to what you're teaching. Attendance process, I wanted to clarify. Melissa, when we get 3 unexcused absences, Melissa sends out a letter. Then we ask, this is where the teachers come in. Teachers will contact families if they continue to have unexcused absences. Carol Hauer will let teachers know what to do. So it might be a text, it might be a call, it might be an email. Then you're going to document those attempts in Infinite Campus on the contact log. This is going to help us tremendously further down the process because when we get to filing and then we file a second time, we have to have all these steps in place. So we're trying to set that up so that we are ready to go if we really have to go with the second filing of attendance issues. So thank you for that, for your help. Well, that's it. Thank you and have a great weekend.